Welcome to Devoted Discernment. This is kind of new for me. I'm still getting used to all this, the new name, and all of that. Leave me comments, leave me suggestions for ways that I can make this a little bit easier. If you like this type of setup, I thought the whiteboard was kind of cool and fun. I like doodling and writing, so I thought it'd be fun. But also, I think it'd be a really good way to kind of visualize things. But if there's a different way that I could, set it up to make it a little bit easier to read or anything, let me know. If you have suggestions for video ideas or questions that you guys want me to do, submit those in the comments. I can't promise to get to all of them, but I will, at no charge, select and compile a list of questions that I think could benefit a lot of people. You don't have to give specifics. But if some of you have a question like, I've been talking to this guy for 3 years and we're not official yet, what does that mean? Is he just wasting my time? Or me and this person have been dating for 10 years and they won't propose. Let me know. Give me these suggestions. I'll do videos on these type of things. If it's about, life, healing, relationships, I want to talk about it. I want to give you guys the tools to tap into your own discernment to be able to see things and situations in your life clearly without needing any outside help. Alright, so we're going to jump into this video. The question topic for this is going to be what this person says to you versus what that really means. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about what your person says to you and what that really means. Alright, how many of you have ever heard somebody say this to you? You deserve better, you deserve to be with somebody better, and you've wondered, do they mean that you truly just deserve to be with someone better than them? Or is there another meaning behind that this person just is afraid to tell you? Alright, so what does this really mean? Alright, so translation. When they say to you, you deserve better, that very well could mean that they do believe that you deserve better than they're able to give you. But a lot of the times it means I don't want to change. I don't want to put the effort in. It may mean that they think that you expect more than they can or want to give in that situation. All right, let's move into the next thing that people may say. All right, the next thing that we have is I'm busy, or any variation of this. I'm busy, I've got a lot going on, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm sorry, I've been really busy as of lately, so what does that mean? And this is not meant to hurt anybody's feelings, but let's just look at this from a clear, logical perspective of what a lot of times these things can mean. If that person says, I'm busy, it very well could mean that person is busy. But I want you to ask yourself, what does this person have going on? Okay, have they started a new job? Have they, gone through a major move? Do they have a lot of family stuff going on? Is their job very demanding? They very well could be busy, but you need to be able to kind of back that up. The next thing is, I just don't have the energy right now. Sometimes I'm busy can mean it's not that I don't want to talk with you, but I just don't have the energy. Whether that be they actually have a lot going on, or that this person, just feels drained. Everything is adding up, because sometimes I know you guys can, relate to that as well. There can be times in your life where there's not really a whole lot going on, but you've been going for so long that just the idea of socializing is draining to you. And it's nothing about the person, but what you want to ask yourself here, how often is this person busy? How often is this person too busy? Are there just brief periods, or is this a recurrent theme? Is this a continuation? Are they always too busy? The next thing is, I'm not prioritizing you. I'm busy can mean that, I just don't want to prioritize you or this connection right now. Okay, let's move into the next thing. I definitely feel like I can make a part 2 to this. So if you guys want to leave me comments with types of things that your person or that you've commonly heard or that your friends have commonly heard, and you want me to break down what they say versus what it really means, let me know in the comments. Let's get started back into this. All right, let's go with the flow. What does that mean? Okay, so if somebody says this to you, it could mean a couple things. It could mean, I just want to keep things casual. I don't want to commit to something right now. I like how things are going. We are having fun. I'm having fun. I'm not in a position where I want to commit to something. I like just this friendly, playful, fun, getting to know each other. I want to stay in that zone. I want to continue having fun. I don't want to start bringing up conversations about things getting serious because it kills the mood or they lose interest. And it can also mean I don't want to close this door with you because I do see potential here, but I'm also not sure I want to commit to you in this connection right now. Okay, they, again, it could be that this person is not in a place where they can settle down, but if they are interested, they're going to make no, they're going to make an effort, and they're going to show up in other ways. And I would encourage you guys to watch my other videos. I've put out a few right now, and I plan to do many, many more. So let me know in the comments again what kind of contents, what kind of questions you guys want me to break down for you, to give you tools to use your own discernment to be able to judge if somebody has your well-being as their priority, or that they're really interested in you, or if they're wasting your time. I want to be able to help you guys with that. I want to give you the tools so that you're not having to rely on me or anybody else to help you see things clearly. I already have a question up. Will a situationship turn into a real relationship? Signs that it will, signs that it won't. And how does your person actually feel about you? Are they in love with you? Do they love you? Do they like you? Are they not interested? So check those out. Leave me more comments. Let's move into the next one. I think this is probably the number one that people send to me, is they said, I'm not ready. What does that mean? I mean, like I said, it very well could mean that this person is just not ready for a relationship. But if they see potential in you, they're also not going to want to let you get away. And so they're going to be showing you in different ways that they are still prioritizing you until they're at a place where they're ready. But a lot of times, I'm not ready could mean they're actually not ready. But if they see potential with you, they are still going to be making an effort with you to show you that they are interested. All right, so how could you recognize what kind of efforts this person may make? If this person says, I'm not ready, but they're still showing efforts, they're going to show up in calling you, being consistent with you, comforting you, wanting to listen to or talk to you about things that you're struggling with or dealing with. You had a bad day at work, they want to hear about it. They want to volunteer or tell you things about their life, their day-to-day, their childhood. They want to involve you in your life. They want you to be around their friends, or at least talk about their friends and family a lot with you. This person's going to volunteer a lot of this stuff. They're going to make an effort to plan dates or get together and do things outside of just sleeping together and things like that. But if they say this, they're not doing those things, they're not interested. Let's go to the next one. All right. The dreaded, it's not you, it's me. If this person tells this to you, it could mean a couple things. If your person says, it's not you, it's me, it very well could mean that it isn't you. Maybe it is that they see something within themselves they need to be working on, but majority of the time, it can mean that this person does think it's you. It is you, and they just don't want to hurt your feelings, or they don't want you to get emotional, or they don't want to create any kind of conflict. And that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. But if you and this person, aren't working well together, even if it feels good from your side, but they're hitting you with this, and you know that they're not problematic, then it's likely that if this person has a lot of problems or life drama or chaos, and they're bringing you into that all the time, then yeah, they may feel guilty about that, and they don't want you to be upfront in all of this going on when they know it's going to hurt you. But if that's not the case, this person has kind of a boring, normal, typical life, then they may be saying that it is you, and they're just not interested. They don't want to hurt your feelings, all right? Let me know what question you guys want me to do next. Thank you all so much. As always, love you, appreciate you. Bye-bye.